What does security mean to the individual? Growing up, we can feel this. A home to live in, food to eat and not to worry about, money to keep things afloat, love and care. It is from this bedrock of security that we begin to imagine and set forth our lives, like a sort of border to our sandbox, allowing us to be free, curious, and confident in our potential, as well as feeling safe and guarded by the walls that stand to keep the sand in one place. However, what if this security has never existed, or perhaps it was once very strong and decisive, but has now fallen into decay? The sandbox is now a desert, uninhibited by the forces that keep our being centered. More room to play may seem like a delightful trade, but here we encounter the problem with forever. Perhaps one of the largest parts of growing up as an individual is learning to appreciate and in some ways grieve the loss of adolescent security. You are free to be a child, learn about the world and other people whilst being fed and protected. When you grow up and move out, you begin to see the many things that support your growth behind the curtains to which you are now at the wheel of. This is being in the desert rather than the sandbox. We lose the hands on our back. We lose the naivete of our shamelessness, and we lose the net that has allowed us to walk and fall on our ever-expanding tightrope. We stand in the desert, looking miles out into the infinite grains of sand with an overwhelming fear, a fear of rejection, a fear of inadequacy, and ultimately, a fear of failure. You are an adult, barely. You can't fall back on your bedrock of security, for your growth would instantly be cut at the knees. How does one feel like enough in this lonely position, unchained by nothing but the dependence on oneself? We turn to forever. I'll go over there once I have a partner. I'll go a bit further once I get a job and some money. I'll do that job once I get a place to live. We seek guarantees to calm our nerves. This means we need some sort of security that lies beneath all of our decisions so that we can never make a mistake. We will never fail if we are told from the start what will happen and how exactly it will do so. So we sit, catatonically deliberating on the infinite paths we can take from where we stand now, waiting for some sign that we will be able to do it without being hurt. If only, we say. It is no revelation that we try to get back to where we were as children. It is no revelation that we seek some sort of comfort in our path. However, this binary perspective of what we have and don't only leads us to more frozen fragility. We want these boxes checked, these T's crossed and these I's dotted, so that we can make mistakes without consequences. A partner to make us feel wanted, a job that appreciates us, enough money to give up. Satisfy that which I am shameful for, and I will owe you my life. I'll get to it later once this is figured out. We watch days go by without any change or movement because as free as the world and the universe is in this moment, it is also exceptionally, immensely, and terribly scary to brave alone. So while we wait for guarantees that will last forever, we will too sit miserably forever. We begin waiting for our lives to start, killing time while time slowly kills us. In these passing days, weeks, and months of paralysis, we lose sight of what is actually going on. While waiting for a job that won't fire us, a place we won't want to move from in a year, a partner that will never leave us, and enough money for generations to come, exciting jobs come and go, beautiful short-term living situations are taken, many people that could surprise you and care for you continue on their path, and many short-term positions for pay are filled in. The world keeps moving. Obviously, we need goals and long-term plans, but when these become the only thing, we lose all the time, experiences, and life in between us and them. Like flying, sometimes we have a layover to where we are going. This may suck, this may be kind of cool. Regardless, it is a step in the right direction. There is an unforgiving spaciousness in the desert away from the sandbox. It is scary and daunting. But is your experience going to be that of pondering and self-denial, or a brave step out into the randomness and chaos of life? To my friends stranded in the desert, I urge you to look around. There you will see many hopeless, broken, and flawed souls wandering alongside you. They seek security as much as you do. They seek love, happiness, fulfillment, and purpose just as you have. They will tell you of their hot days, cold nights, struggles at survival, and weary moments of non-belief. They will remind you of momentary bliss and the little oddities that fill up their day, hour by hour. They will tell you of another stranger they ran into, and how they stayed together for a while before going different ways. They will tell you of an immaculate meal they had that stuck with them for days. The emptiness comes from our denial of the little things. Our metaphorical jar could be filled to the brim with pebbles, yet we demand boulders, so it stays empty. Security will come and go. Our sandbox will grow old, and the walls will erode. Waiting for something you've already known, you'll grow deaf to all the new things that are told. The problem with infinity is the failure to appreciate what is finite. The problem with